we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Rainbow Warriors offense will start this game off with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there.
He's going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Holstein. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires downfield. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. The Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Huskies will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's got an open man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
Northern Illinois, number 18, Halton in the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Running into the open space. Quick step and go. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Northern Illinois right back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Traore. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Santos. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. This time he's got him. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the offense onto the field again.
First and 10.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air, it's Holstein. They're setting up the screen. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On the run, it's Traore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The offense changing the play. Slithers into space. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. And the Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Find some fresh air. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Got it set up on the outside. Lots of running room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off play action. The throw. Pucks it out of the air. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Got a man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. It's complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Got it behind the line. It's Givens. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country.
Oh, he's got some space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Using his feet. Finding an escape route. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. And some room to work. And he'll be smacked to the ground. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. on the option. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Look out, he's got room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Running to Green. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Oh, they're after him. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wide receiver going in motion. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll give it to the back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. A lot of urgency for this offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands, and you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Holstein. Looking for the score. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they make it pay off? And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Givens. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
When you're coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Got his man quickly. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Rainbow Warriors backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Gets it out fast. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. No chance for a return. At the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pick. And would they dare be aggressive on third down this deep in their own territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. The give to the tailback. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Rainbow Warriors have taken it inside the 20. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on third down for this offense. Hard running there. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Bowers. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They just keep firing. Looking down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. We need to go for it on fourth down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those.